It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now it's time for... Introducing first, it's Katie Taylor, perhaps the greatest athlete Ireland has ever produced. Super bad, Seniesa Estrada. She won the WBA minimum.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Bray, Ireland. She became the 8th boxer in history to hold all 4 world titles, a 2-division world champion, and an undisputed women's lightweight champion of the world, Katie Taylor. Fighting out of the blue corner from East Los Angeles. Here is a women's minimum weight and a women's junior flyweight champion of the world, super bad, Seniesa Estrada.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins. Now, let's get the answers.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. Body shots aren't flashy, but sometimes they're more damaging, especially for the later rounds. Those counter punches have to hurt. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That jab doesn't score. Nice counter. Jab not finding its target. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. The straight right just misses. Trying to land that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. Here we go for round 2. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
She wasn't ready for that counter. This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with one punch.
Now, you've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
Well, she's dominating her, and she's telling her all about it. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
both want a highlight reel knockout. Nice counter shot. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Nice catch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talking about Katie Taylor in that lap. And there's the bell to start round 3. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Well done with that counter shot. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Good defense on the right uppercut. The courage on display here is incredible. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talking about Katie Taylor in that last round. And a round that's... Here we go to the 4th round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
That punch landed. Think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot by her. Good counter punching. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Perfect counter shot. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. I'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Katie Taylor in that last round. Well, let's see what the corner... And there's the bell for round 5. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Not a lot of punch out, but thought there might be more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Beautiful counterpunch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. It has not been going well for her, and you can see the corner is starting to get a little more animated. On to the 6th round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Insane action. Looks like she's decided to fight on her toes a little bit more. Some stick and move action. Catch and shoot. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Well, there's no argument right there. That's it.